know, people often ask me how I got into chiropractic, and this wasn't my first career. I actually was in retail. I worked for Lord & Taylor, I then worked for Evan Picone, and then I got hired away to come work here at LS Ayers in Indianapolis. And people who know Indianapolis know that LS Ayers was an icon in town. Eventually, I moved with them to Famous Bar in St. Louis, and finally the knot was frayed. And I was going to slip off into the abandon, and I refused to go there. So I jumped off the bus and tried to figure out what I was going to do with my life. And I had the blessing and privilege to be able to rethink things and go back to school and become a chiropractor. And literally from the moment I walked into Palmer's doors, I had a peace settle within me that says, I'm right where I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to do. So a quick visit to my office and you know that there are angels all around us. Whether or not you believe in angels, I do, and they're with me all the time. Every angel that you see in this office is a gift from someone, from a patient who found happiness. Well, I don't know if they found happiness, but they certainly found relief, and they found what they were looking for. And in my head, that's what happens. An angel comes into your life and helps you find what you're looking for.
I first met Dr. Pennella when I was shadowing her as a student, and it really intrigued me because her technique and her approach was so very different from other chiropractors. She really had a focus on the whole body and different from what I expected from other chiropractors.
I'd had a previous experience with chiropractic care and it was quite different. Dr. P's care is so much gentler and caring than what my other experience was. It's been really great.
When you get to be 79, you know, you've been born, you've grown, and then after you grow, you've got to maintain that, but then sooner or later you fall apart. And I'm in the repair stage, and she is my repair woman. She keeps my back in good shape. She keeps me filled with a lot of energy, and I'm very grateful that I can live the kind of life I do as a result of the care I get from Dr. P.
So here at Stillpoint Family Chiropractic, we treat the whole person. What does that mean? Well, it means we recognize the environment that they live in, the environment that they created in their bodies. So that involves what they eat, how they're thinking, and whether or not they're doing any exercise, in addition to their chiropractic care. Stress is the only thing that will ever subluxate you. But there's stress in bad food. There's stress in always telling yourself you're less than perfect. There's a lot of stress in the world that you don't even think about. At our office, we try and help you understand those stressors and help you understand that you have a choice when it comes to those stressors. You can choose to rise above them. You can choose to rise above the negativity you find in the world. You can choose to eat better. What a concept. Bottom line is, we look at the whole person and we speak to that whole person. We also have what we call our Serenity Suite. Our Serenity Suite is such that we let you have some quiet time. When was the last time you scheduled quiet time in your day? And so we like to schedule it here. We like to make sure that you've got at least 20 minutes to be able to relax, reduce the stress and be peaceful in your environment.
Dr. P is a constant source of answers for me. Whenever I have a question about mental, physical, spiritual, emotional health, I can always ask her. She helps me to want to be better. She helps me to want to maybe be a chiropractor someday. I feel very passionate about doing that. She's really given me a lot of belief in myself.
My son couldn't move his head. He couldn't move his neck. We brought him in and she took some x-rays and saw that there was a significant issue. After adjustments, it didn't take very long at all. My son has never had any other issues with his neck or his spine, and our health has benefited greatly.
So when I was pregnant with my oldest child, a friend told me about Dr. P. She suggested that I come here because I was having a little bit of lower back pain, and she also said that it would make my delivery a little bit smoother. I had no back pain after she adjusted me, and then my delivery was super smooth. I would recommend Dr. P to anyone, whether you're pregnant or you have little kids, if you're sick, if you have back issues, hip issues, anything, she can probably take care of it pretty quickly.
There is no process that does not take time. We have to take time to heal, and that's what we do here. We help you wait that time out without getting frustrated, and we help you heal. You do the healing, we're here to assist.